we are paying attention to, popular blogger on the line, on the internet there, Mr. Trevor Johnson, who has just brought us to, has just updated us on a recent issue as it relates to his denial um, by the United Kingdom. We heard of the, visa restrictions on Dominicans, and he is, although visiting UK since 1995, 2005. He's been 1995 to be more exact. He started in London, and he was denied a visa. He's been he has visited London about 14 times between last October and this year, July 18th. And he reapplied because, of course, these days you need a visa to enter London. And surprisingly, he was denied a visa to London. Let's listen to his story. And this issue is affecting a lot of Dominicans as we speak. Let's listen to Trevor's story there. I applied for a visa on the 27th of July, and I said, whatever the outcome, I'm coming to give you an update. So I'm here to give you an update. Dominicans, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. Let me start the history of Tossy. Tossy was conceived in England, and my mother had me in Dominica. When I was growing up, I used to be upset. Mommy, why didn't you have me in England? Why didn't you have me in England? I was born in Dominica. I'm a Dominican. My father is British. I'm a Dominican. So, 1995, I won a government scholarship sponsored by the British government, and I studied in England. On completion of my studies in 1998, I spent maybe a few months. I was going to work there. I got a job offer because I said, you know what, after study, let me gain some experience. I got a best job in the West End. Best job. Everybody's like, Trevor boy, way boy, business. And you know what? I chose to move back to the Caribbean. I started looking for work, employment in the Caribbean, and I landed a job in Trinidad, and I moved. I didn't really want to stay in England. That wasn't my scene. I love the Caribbean, I love the weather. I love visiting England. I think I'm more British than British, except I don't like living there. I like an expat. You know what I mean? An expat. I love the Caribbean. Came here. I visited London. I had a girlfriend. She wanted to get married. I said, I go in trees. I said, come and we get married. She came to me. She said, she hate that place. She got back. I good to go. Sweating, because this is big news. We in trouble. So I've been visiting England. I mean, between November 2022, October 2022, and now, I've been in transit to London, or visited London 14 times, visa free, paying my ticket, yes, paying my ticket, paying my hotel when I'm in Qatar. Doing everything that I have to do. Sorry, that's in London. Paying everything I have to be doing with my money. Shopping, traveling on my favorite airline, BA. More I said, why don't you travel on Qatar? I said that BA is my favorite airline. I see myself as British. You know what I mean? With the Dominican passport. No issues. July 19, 2023, the UK decided we Dominican. Now, mind you, I've been visiting England since 1995. Land in England, stamp, move on my business. Nobody asked me I'm going. Nobody asked me if I have money to support myself. I got. Now you know I'm a consultant. All you know that I have a business, Johnson and Halls Associates, right? That's my consultancy practice. So every work in the Caribbean or even internationally, they want to do work with a business. So I have a business. I have my laptop and my head, and that is my company, right? I name it Johnson and Halls. If my wife decides she wants to forget about working for people, we'll business together. She'll director my company, so everything passes through my company, right? Everything passes through my company. So I applied. I had my wife, who is a director, provide a letter to the thing to say, well, the company will pay my way. I provided a joint account statement because money comes, money goes. We don't have things to do. We want to create wealth, and wealth creation means acquiring properties and acquiring real estate to build a future together and to have something good. So we don't want money in bank. We don't need money in bank. Bank doesn't pay us interest. So we're doing things. We have no mortgage right now. We have no loan anywhere. We are happy living the life. I'm a shopaholic. My wife is a shopaholic. We live the life. So that's what I did. I provided a bank statement. In fact, the day I provided the bank statement, maybe the next day, we did a large transaction, money left. That's what we do. We want to do things to acquire wealth. We're not the CBI agent who making money, easy money. We have to work and invest. So money ain't going to stay there. Money ain't going to stay there. We're doing things. And I tell my wife, you're making US dollars over there. Keep the US dollars and I will deal with things here. Because US dollars is difficult to find in this country. Very difficult. So if you're making that, leave it outside. Leave it outside. These people rejected me, Dominicans. They rejected me. You know what they said? Let me read it. Where's my cell phone? Let me read it. It's a big joke. For me, it's a big joke. Oh shit, I'm recording on the phone. Sorry. Oh, it's on my laptop. It's on my laptop. They refused me a visa, really saying that based on my bank statement that they don't think that I would vacate the UK when I traveled there for 5 days to lie with my niece. She wants to go and watch a football game, and she asked me to come and lie with her. Mark waiting for me, Mark is the one who wants me to come in. But I wanted to be an Arsenal fan. I said, don't worry, I will come and meet you. We go watch a football game. That's my destiny. So that's why I was not going to be in transit. I would stay 5 days, on the end of the 5 days go. These people are literally saying, based on the statements that I provided, that I don't intend to leave. I don't intend to leave the UK. That's what they say. Me. So I'm not satisfied that you are genuinely seeking entry as a visitor for a limited period, not exceeding 6 months. But that you intend to leave the United Kingdom at the end of your visit. You hear that? Know what people say? Somebody who's been traveling to the UK for so long, you are telling them, I'm coming and going and leaving. Never, they give me 6 months, I've never spent, after uncommissioned my studies, I've never spent more than 2 weeks in the UK. I've never. It's coming and go. And since my wife moved to Qatar, I've been jumping on a plane, landing in less than 4 hours on another plane to Qatar. So I've never overstayed in England. I don't want to. I love winter in England, so I'll visit England or New York to enjoy warm clothing. I love to wear warm clothing. So I don't go to these places to stay for so long. These people are saying, I am not satisfied that you are genuinely seeking entry as a visitor for the limited period, not exceeding 6 months, or that you intend to leave the United Kingdom at the end of the visit. But I've been visiting there since I studied in 1995. I got a British degree. I could have stayed because you were looking for people like me with my skills. I didn't. What is going on? If I'm refused, every Dominican is going to be refused. Every Dominican is going to be refused. Every Dominican is going to be refused. I've gone to Qatar like 14 times. Nah, not 14 times. 7 times since my wife relocated there. So 14 times to England, because remember when I go Qatar, I have to land there, right? When I leave Qatar, I have to land in London. So I've been to London 14 times, but 7 times to Qatar. Do you understand? You understand? You understand the math? I've never stayed in the people's place. I've never stayed. And every time I travel to Qatar, I deposit $7,500 on my credit card. And we shop, we line, we have fun. Because, let me explain to you why $7,500. In Trinidad, there is a limit now. The tight with foreign exchange. It's difficult to get US dollars in Trinidad. If I jump on a plane and I go to Dominica, the bank asks me how much US dollars I want, how much British pounds I want, how much Qatari reals I want. But in Trinidad, if you're not a businessman with long-standing with a bank, they don't give it to you. So I've been refused, Dominicans. I've been refused. And I blame one man, Roosevelt Skerrit. Because just the 19th, the 18th, the 17th of July, I landed in the UK. My flight was delayed, so I left UK on the 19th. I was airborne watching my WhatsApp, and I saw Dominicans as of the 19th require a visa. I laughed because I never expected that to affect me. I never expected that to affect me. Let me read it again. Because they show my bank thing, I give them bank balance. And when I give them bank balance, we had certain amount of money there. We close off a mortgage. So money left, money coming back. That's how business is. So they say, I'm not satisfied that you are genuinely seeking entry as a visitor. My old ass, not genuinely seeking entry as a visitor for a limited period, not exceeding 6 months. But I've never stayed there for more than 6 months. Even when I was a student, when I was a student, I would return from home like October. So November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So 8 months I would stay in England. Where I still had a student visa, so I sweating, Because Dominicans, if it is happening to me, who I don't need to be in the UK. My old hard back ass. What ass I want to be in the UK for? I want to visit. I enjoy London. I feel like an Englishman because that's where my mother get the jam in. My father is an Englishman, but I believe I'm a Dominican. I'm a Dominican, but I believe that I'm a British man too. I have no issues. I have no cause trouble there. But these people are telling me they are not satisfied that I am genuinely seeking entry as a visitor for a limited period, not exceeding 6 months, or that I intend to leave the United Kingdom at the end of the visit. But this Qatar going, and you tell me, Ina, don't buy my ticket yet. Don't buy my ticket yet. Don't buy my ticket yet. Don't you tell me, you know? So how are you going to prove that when I land, I have a ticket to leave your country? How? Because I don't buy no ticket yet. Well, Sammy, good one. Tossy don't have a visa. Lord have mercy. Dominicans, roughness. It means that they don't want us in their country. They don't want us. Because if I could have gone there without providing bank statements and coming, living, coming and spending, between my wife and I believe we spent about £20,000 last month in the United Kingdom. In July, sorry. Well, yeah, last month. Between us, shopping. I was going to London, go through London to buy a Cartier bracelet for my wife. And take my niece out shopping and to go to watch football. And then leave. I think Dominicans only know I visited, so it's not I go in the place and I live it and I stay there. What I want to stay there for. So it's obviously one thing. They don't want us in their country. They don't want Dominicans there. That's what Scary did to us. That is what the man did to us. And when the EU put the ban on us, how am I going to Qatar? At least I can jump on a plane, go to Amsterdam, and go to England, and go to Qatar. For me, that is shortest route. Going to England, spend one night, sleep, and then early in the morning, jump on a plane and go to Qatar. I can't do that again. I can't. So Dominicans, I'm going online now to book up a flight, to jump on a plane, to go to Doha to visit my wife. Destiny, my darling, I know you wanted to go and watch football. I will transfer some funds to you. You'll go and do your shopping. That's all I can do. I know you wanted to bond with me, and I'm sorry. You wanted to bond with your uncle. My mother said she hasn't seen me since 2018. She wanted to see me. She's a bit sad that I cannot see her. I'll have to go and visit her in Guadeloupe. And my niece who really wanted some bonding time with her uncle. I really want to spend some time with her, to have conversations with her and, guide her, Because everybody will know that's my favorite niece. I can't do that. So, it's rough. Dominicans, it is rough. These fellas have fucked it up for all of us. And you know what they tell me? I have no right to appeal. Let me read it. In relation to these next steps, when I used to send proposals to my clients, they will say, what next steps? In relation to this decision, there is no right of appeal or right to administrative review. Get that? So I just spent $1,100 the ticket. It's gone. I cannot appeal or I have a right to review. I done. So they told me, they said I didn't provide details of the business account. Detailed statements. I didn't ask me for that. You know, I don't know if you wanted me to provide that. I don't know what level of information you want. I thought you'd have maybe call me and interview and say, well, can you provide more things? You know, it's madness. Dominican, it is real. They fucked us up. I sweating. My wife is going to be pissed. But, darling, I'll be in Qatar. I was planning to go on Monday. I will look to see what KLM has. It's a longer route. I will jump on a plane and just come to visit you. All right, my darling? Dominicans, we are in trouble. If it happens to me, I mean, I post, everybody to see I posted. You could go on my Instagram page, Robert Johnson, right? Robert Johnson, one thing. So it's Robert is Trevor in reverse. Johnson, you will see my travels to London. You will see me enjoying my pints of lager. You will see me. Imagine that. An old hardback man like me. Then people saying that they don't believe that after 6 months, I would want to leave. What shit is that, boy? I mean, if that was a standard thing, because part of the paragraph, I'm just reading the press. I don't want to discuss my financials. You know, I don't know your business. So it's the end of it, you know. Wow, let me go online and look for a flight. Dominicans, we are in fucking trouble. We are definitely in trouble.
Oh boy, Dominica, 8:44.